Alright guys, I think we're getting started here a little bit later than we wanted to. We were, it doesn't matter, it's gonna be on there. We were trying to do something a little different, but we are live now. So I'm just trying to get the camera set up a little bit better here. We were trying to go with the GoPro. For some reason, our GoPro does not like to link with the live streaming, so I don't know, causing me some problems. So we're trying to waiting for a few people to get on here for a few minutes, and so let some people join into the live, and we're gonna kind of go over and update everybody on what's been going on over here since the freeze, the giant blizzard of December, which was our last video. So if you guys are coming on, throw some comments up there. Linda's like always here, babe. Sit back. She'll be reading the comments as we go. Okay. So, huh?
Darren.
So, we have been dealing with sickness in the trailer the last few weeks. I don't know what it is that's been going on, but I have had like a upper respiratory infection, sinus infection. Ellie's been dealing with earaches and sinus infection and coughing. We don't know what we got. 3 of us got something. I've had it, Ellie's had it, and Jeremiah has it. But Linda, Madeline, and Elijah have stayed away from the sickness, so I don't know what's up with that, but we've got weaker immune systems or something. So let's see who all's on here. So Carol's on, Lady J, Danny, and Darren. So that's cool. Thanks for commenting, guys. So tomorrow's video, you guys are going to be able to see we have really moved forward with the house build. And so we're getting excited because we're starting to see a lot of stuff come together, and we see parts of the house like being there. And so we're really like getting ramped up and amped up that it's getting closer. So we wanted to come on tonight. We haven't done a live in probably, I don't know, a month or so, or
yeah,
I don't know, about a month, I guess. And so we just wanted to get on here, and Linda's trying to do a cooking video while we're doing this. She's actually got some sweet pork from a wild hog that I killed. She took the belly meat and she's making sweet pork. And so that's going to be really good once she's finished tonight. And you guys will be able to see that in a few weeks. So, Maddie, if you start doing all that stuff behind the camera, I'm going to get you back. Why don't you just come over here and sit down? Just come sit down. She's dancing behind the camera again. But I'm going to get her out there. So, hunting season has almost come to an end. I think most of the country it's already over with, and we've got a handful of days left. And Linda and I went hunting tonight by ourselves without the kids and saw a couple deer, but no shots. What's funny is I'm gonna put together a video about this little group of deer that lives on our property. This big mama doe with the 2 fawns. I've seen her really close to the trailer, and I've been outside, and she just walks across and looks at me, and the fawns look at me, and they keep walking like they're not scared or nothing, and they go keep eating the corn. So there's no way that I can harvest them this year. We're going to have to wait till next year because I want to see her fawns, her new fawns, when they come this spring. And so hopefully we're going to be able to get some footage of them. I'm going to set some cameras up, and we'll get some video and some pictures of them deer. So and she'll probably kick them yearlings away from her at some point, but so that's going to be kind of cool. So, and I'm really excited because I'm going to show some photos of the genetics that are in this big doe are actually from our biggest buck that's on the property that has been avoiding me all year long. Me and Eli were sitting one time in the woods. I was hoping to harvest this big buck and have a good video on it, but we got to see him kind of up close one time as he passed through following some does in early December or late November. and we didn't get a shot. Eli was hunting, I was filming, and he's a giant buck, but we saw him take pictures with the doe after she kicked her yearlings away from her, and he was chasing her around the property. Several places where we got pictures, and huh? I know. Look, Mama's got it right here, honey. So you can look.
There too.
I know, but I can't see that far. Maddie, come sit down. You're very distractive, sweetheart. Come, I can't not look at you. Your literally head is right behind the camera. Where was I? What was I saying? This big buck. So this big buck, we know he bred this doe, and so he's the best genetics in our area that I know of. Are you mocking me? And so I can't harvest her until after she has these fawns, and then maybe this coming next season in September, maybe Ellie will be able to shoot her, and we'll have lots of meat because she's a really big mature doe, and at that point those other yearlings will be gone and the new fawns will be ready to go on their own. But we got another group of deer that have been avoiding our property, and I've been seeing them, but we're just not being able to make it happen. And so it's just been a tough deer season. Plus, every time I think I want to go hunting, I'm coughing and I'm hacking up whatever it is that I'm, coughing up a lung. And I cannot go out there and hunt like that because I know I'm just going to spook the deer and burn my tree stands, basically. So let me read all the comments, see what we got, and we're going to tell you what.
Read it.
Okay, here, read it up.
Okay.
So.
Where do we start? Oh, okay. John Bubba said, howdy. I am sorry. I hope you get...
So I want to say hi to Doris. Doris, it must be late or super early. Doris, what time is it where you're at? You're in Australia. She's in Australia, right? Yeah, so you're in Australia. I don't even know what the time difference is, but Doris always tells us that she misses our lives and then she catches them later. So I don't know how, but she's catching this one live, and I don't know what time it is there. It's 12:30 p.m. Goodness gracious. So Doris, you are
Grandma.
You are
Noon.
That's right. Noon. Okay, so different time.
No, I don't know.
Dad.
Yeah.
No, it's noon in Australia.
12:30 p.m. Okay, I guess that's
And it's so
all right. So it is the middle of the
She's
afternoon. I
ahead
thought
of
she
us.
was reversed of us.
she's ahead of
I
us.
thought she was 12:30 a.m.
Australia is ahead of us.
I was on YouTube, so I saw you. So it's in the middle of the afternoon, right, Doris? Is that correct?
It's
That's
noon.
what 12:30 p.m. is. Yeah.
Noon.
I always get that. Who else gets that confused? 12 a.m. or p.m., whether it's noon or midnight.
PM is noon. AM is midnight.
Well, I don't know how many people
Dad.
get that confused, but I do.
Dad.
Okay, sometimes. What, baby?
Maddie fed chocolate to Snowy. Is that bad?
I don't know.
Maddie, stop.
She never wants to play with the chicken until we get on live video. Hey, Mom. So my mom is down in Alabama right now and visiting with my sister. So hopefully they're viewing this. Hey, kids, say hi to your nieces and nephews and your cousins, because we didn't get to see them for New Year's or for Christmas or Thanksgiving. So hopefully at some point
Or ever.
this next year, maybe in the summertime, we'll be able to visit my sister and her husband and the kids. So, Mom, say hey to everybody. So let's get into what we're going to talk about today, which is this house build. We've got water lines and plumbing and footer, and almost the forms are all the way up for pouring the slab, which the slab's going to get poured this week, and they're going to start framing it. I actually just messaged my builder and I was asking him, how long do we have before we need to have the windows on ground to install windows? And he said, you got about 3 weeks before the framing and the windows are going to be needed to put in the framing to cut the metal and build the whole, basically frame the whole thing in. So here, why don't you hold that again? So we got 3 weeks, guys. We're going to start seeing this house actually come together. And tomorrow's video, you guys will be able to see everything. I made a video, and that's what tomorrow's video is. So make sure that you guys tune in and share that video. And we're going to start really getting to see these updates on the property as it goes. So I'll be filming it every time they do something. I'm in there filming. I'm videoing you. Sit down.
I know.
She's dancing.
She's dancing, and it
In
gets
the background.
yes, dancing in the background. There. Now she's on video. So there. Now
Daddy, can we talk about
what?
Can we talk about our
What? Oh. Talk about what you guys understand about your bedrooms. So where are they gonna face?
Each kid gets their own
mine's
room.
gonna-
Yeah, each kid's gonna get their own room.
Me and Ellie's are gonna face where the sun rises, and Ellie's bedroom's gonna be the biggest.
No.
I don't think so. No,
boys
Eli's.
just- The longest.
Well, yeah, you are gonna be there the longest, but you can merge other rooms together once
But
as
I
kids
need
leave.
also space for my art stuff.
Yeah. So the girls, the way that our house is sitting, the sun will come in to the room on half of the house. The sun rises, and then on the other half of the house is where the sun would set, but not exactly. It's actually going to stay dark most of the time. So the boys are going to be getting the darker room because they're not really morning people, but the girls are definitely morning people. So we want them to have the sunrise rooms where the sun's going to come in the windows. And plus, the boys will be able to see out the back windows and see the hunting area. So that's kind of that deal. So yeah, they're gonna get their own rooms, and they're gonna all share bathrooms. So the girls are gonna have a bathroom to share
Jack and Jill.
with a Jack and Jill sinks, and the boys will have their own bathroom, Jack and Jill bathroom with their own sinks and stuff.
So
So
matter that I have bunk beds, but the bottom is not a bed. It's like a desk area. It's gonna be super
She
cool.
wants a desk area instead of a bunk.
Mom.
yeah, well, I don't know. That'll all come at some point. You guys might be sleeping on foam mattresses.
Dad.
What?
Instead of the desk on the bottom.
Talk to them. Talk to them.
Instead of the desk on the bottom, I want a couch with a TV.
You want a futon?
You want a futon underneath your
Yes.
bed.
Yes, and with the TV.
All right,
Like
so.
a Watchmen.
Okay, so that's where their minds are. She wants a desk to do art, and
She
she
told me
wants
to
a
talk
couch
to
so
her.
she can watch TV. Who's gonna have TV in there?
Well, we have an extra TV.
Well, yeah, but they're old.
We can get
We're
a
also
laptop.
working on this pond. So you guys saw that wood cutting video where I lost a GoPro in the fire. So we have really moved inland from the pond where we cut the trees down. I've already removed all those
Okay.
stumps and started digging out dirt and kind of making the pond bigger, because I'm going to have this pond where when we finally get enough water to fill it up, we're actually going to run water and guttering off the sides of the house and tilt them down so that the water spouts go down underground and pitch out the water into the pond. And the back of the pond is actually going to have a drain that'll drain out the back of the pond into the creek, so that the pond will always have the set amount of water, and it'll catch all the fresh rainwater and always funnel all our rainwater. Instead of it coming around our foundation, it'll go to the pond. So hopefully we'll be able to keep the pond as full as possible. And I'm going to try to design this pond where our bluegills can bed and spawn, and frogs can spawn, and bass and catfish can live in deep water. And hopefully we're going to have a... Do you mock me all the time?
It's funny because I'm trying to get you to not move your hand. That's what you get.
This is what I do. Have you ever seen Talladega Nights? He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Just put them down to your side. You know, the car it ran real good. That's me. Okay,
I'm sorry. I don't watch old movies.
old movies. Oh my goodness.
I'm
that's
not
terrible.
Old.
Your
You're old.
Doris says that's a good idea with water pipes.
Yeah,
Drain
so
pipes. Yep.
we thought about putting them into like water holding tanks, but with the pond, I figured it's, you know, we were adding up like how many square footage when it rains. You know, if you had 1 inch on the entire roof of a 40 by 80 pitch, you know, I think it's a 12 pitch or whatever the pitch is on the roof. how much water you would actually get off of just a 1 inch of rainfall. It was like, I don't know how many hundreds of gallons or whatever it was. Someone do that math.
I didn't do that.
We have a 40 by 80 building, split. I mean, it's just two roofs, and it's, I don't know what the pitch is.
It's called gable roof, honey.
Yeah, a gabled roof. I don't know what the gable is though. What the pitch is.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the pitch is. I think it's like a 20-degree pitch, if that makes sense to some builders out there. I don't know. It's gonna be like that, okay? Whatever that is. How many square feet of roof we actually have, and if you got 1 inch of rainfall, how many gallons of rain would you have with that big a roof? If someone can do that math for me, that would be amazing, because I'm not a mathematician and I'm not a builder. I'm a cook and a hunter and a fisherman
And fatherman.
and a fatherman.
And a Donovan.
A
You're
Donovan.
definitely carpenter though.
Yeah. So that's the idea, is to feed that much extra water to our pond. So what is this? Let's see, Mark. Let's see.
Screw times 0.7 gives the gallons. Roof is 412.
Roof is
Math.
412. Hey, careful! Don't spill that.
There's nothing in there.
Square feet times 0.7 gives gallons.
Okay, square feet. So
What? It's a 40 by 80.
so Mark, with a 40 by 80 building
Times 0.7.
with like a 412 roof.
40
Like, I don't know.
by 80 times 0.7. 2,240 gallons? Does that sound right?
No, 2,204. That sounds too much. That's way too much. No, it can't be.
I don't know. That's what he said.
No, because no, it's not. That's not the right. That's not the right square footage for the roof. I don't know. Mark, see if you can figure it out for us. 40 by 80 building, 412 roof, and 1 inch of rain. How much water are we putting in that pond every time it rains 1 inch? That's the idea behind it, guys. To not waste water, to not flood our area and make a big mud pile, because with the rain, if that thing catches it, there's going to be a lot of water, and I don't want to waste it, especially with the drought that we had this year. I mean, that pond that we're building and extending, it went almost completely dry. Like the bottom was just a little bit mushy, and I don't expect that to happen once we build this house and pitch that water down there, because it's very important that my fish stay alive, and then if we get enough, we keep enough water in that, we'll actually have a water reserve that maybe I can, with a tank, suck that water out and pitch it over into, you know, my food plots and stuff. Another thing I thought, to fill this pond up when it does start raining, we have the creek that's going to be getting a lot of water. I'm going to rent one of those water pumps and hook that hose in there, drop it in, and then just over the berm of the pond, pump the water. What are y'all doing?
She's messing with me.
Hey, we are live, and there's people spending their precious time to watch us. Now, why don't you talk to them?
Hi.
Tell them about
it. I'm Maddie. Cough, cough.
it. They know who you are.
I have something to say.
What? Okay, say
If
it.
you want us to keep going live every Sunday, like we kind of do every month or so, then keep commenting that what you want us to do on our live from Adam Family. Stop. Only a hand. Hey guys, welcome back to our live.
All right. All right, I think we're back, guys. We're trying to see if the boys are robbing the internet. We're back. We're back live. Okay.
You were just staying.
Were they on the computer? Was it on their phone?
But
Oh, it's rough. Let me see if I'm... All right. We're back. Yeah, I got you. So check this out, guys. Linda is making some sweet pork.
oh yeah, it looks ready.
Look at this.
That looks delicious.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
It's pretty much ready.
Oh, it's so digitized.
That's what makes it look good.
It's digitized. Sorry about that, but all right. Okay, well, we're back, and so guys, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. You'll actually be able to see what I'm talking about. And
that's ready.
It's-
Owie.
Linda said the sweet pork is done. We're gonna finish that video, show you guys how to make sweet pork. That way, if you do want to make some of this sweet pork that she makes, it's amazing. Although she didn't boil any eggs this time, it normally calls for boiled eggs down in the sweet soy sauce and brown sugar. But I don't think she did any of that because she was too much time crunched. Guys, thanks for watching tonight. We just wanted to come on and say hey and tell you about some of our videos. We're going to be pretty raspy and our voices sound like crud because we have had the crud for weeks now. I have been with this crud and I'm sick of it.
Oh, Mark said that the calculation is correct.
2,000.
2,240 gallons.
So guys, Mark, thank you so much for updating that. So
Thank you.
he said our roof with 1 inch of rain will put out 2,240
40 gallons.
gallons of water.
Whoa.
Yep.
2,000 gallons of water if I do it right with 1 inch of rain on the entire roof back to our pond. That is a lot of water to save, especially when the drought comes and when the summer gets real hot. So that's the idea, guys, and we can't afford not to put some piping in. So that video, I'm going to try to
Mark
update everybody.
said that you
Let's
had
see.
lunch with him at O'Hare when you were flying back to Florida. When you were
Hi,
buying
Mari.
your place
Who's
at home.
Mari?
Did I?
Jimmy.
Let me see. I may have. There was a let's see. Were we at?
No, you're going to when you went to Miami on your own to get dressed
Yeah.
and stuff.
Was he at the? Were we at the bar? Like I sat at a bar and had a
Oh,
drink.
it's you.
I'm wondering if that was him.
You should eat me.
You and I had lunch together in O'Hare, I think, and you were flying back to Florida, and you were buying your place in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I think we were. I was looking at a place.
He said
Okay.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. That was Oh, that was cool. Well, thank you. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've been following us for a while. Just off of that short meeting, so
That was me.
that's pretty cool.
Dad.
But thank you for giving us that that calculation because that's gonna be really cool and helpful.
Dad. Someone said hi.
Hey,
Mari.
huh? Hi, Mary.
Mari.
Mary, who's Mary?
And me. Daddy. I'm Mary.
Well, Fowler Family Farm. I need to come down there and hang out with you. We need to get together and do a collaboration, do a video. I've been meaning to get a hold of you. We've just been super busy, so I want to come down and check out your farm, actually, and take some ideas and come back. I know you've been working. The last few videos I checked out where you were helping out a guy finish his house off. So that's really nice of you. But yeah, I need to come down there and visit with you and take some ideas. Because we're going to be getting some animals here shortly. Once this house starts going up, we're going to be getting some animals and start fencing some stuff off. And hopefully I can start seeing some chicken eggs come out. More than just the 1 egg a day from Snowy. Like, we're all starving to death because Snowy can't produce more than 1 egg a day. Okay? Hey, Justin, we need to get together and do some, with all this warm weather, we need to go fishing. I mean, Justin Smith, if you guys see the comments, Justin Wayne Smith, he's a buddy of mine that I graduated school with, went with him.
Really?
Him and I fished every day after school together, and really good friend of mine. Great country singer. If you guys haven't already, check out his Facebook page, Justin Wayne Smith. The guy's got a phenomenal voice, can sing really well, plays the guitar, and so love that guy. Thanks, Justin, for commenting and watching tonight. But we do need to get together and go do some bass fishing like old times, okay? Well, I hope everybody has a great evening. We wish everybody the best. My last little post I did yesterday, we actually helped out our neighbor put together his septic system. His pipes broke, and burst, and he only had me and Butch, and my boys actually helped. We dug him out and put in new pipe, and he actually can't really walk and get around. His name's Charles, and his wife can't do none of this, and so they came over. I got to meet them. I'd never met them before, but Butch asked me to help, and so I put my best foot forward, and me and Butch knocked it out. It was a pain, but we were able to get it done, and so now they have a septic system that works again, and me and Butch feel pretty proud of ourselves that we got to work together and get that done and solved. And it always makes you feel good when you do something good for someone else, not expecting something else. And I wouldn't normally say when I'm doing something selflessly like that, I don't want any credit or nothing like that. I just want more people to go out there and do for other people without expecting something in return. So please use that as an example to go out and love on your neighbors that are around you right now. Someone that lives next to you, someone that lives across the street or behind you.
No.
What are you trying to do? Love on me? Go and love on your neighbors, guys. Whatever you can do. Make a pie. Feed somebody. Love on somebody. Take someone a hot cup of coffee. Just whatever you do. Do it in Jesus' name. And as always, guys, we love you all. God bless. And we will see you on our next video tomorrow.
Crazy video.
All right? And we'll try to get another live out on a Sunday. We love you guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Oh, Doris, thank you so much. Thank you for the gift, Doris. We love you guys. And y'all have a wonderful Sunday. And be a blessing to someone else, okay? All right, Ellie, go up there and hit the X. And give everybody a kiss goodbye.
Bye. Bye, guys. Hope you like